Hey y'all, it's Tracy and this is The Way I See It. Thanks for joining me tonight. I just wanted to take a moment and go over this week's weekly. It's called Your Toolkit. And so this week in the Weight Watchers meetings, we talked about the tool that we most use on Weight Watchers, which is the Weight Watchers mobile app. Not only just the mobile app, but also you can use your desktop as well. I definitely am an on-the-go kind of girl, and so mobile app is the way to go. I very rarely use the desktop, but I live on my mobile app. So we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of that today. And I do know that a lot of people felt like, well, I already know all about that. But there may be a few things that you may not know or realize are available to you on the mobile app. So I just want to hit those things and see if I can help a little bit. So of course, each time I do these videos talking about the Weight Watchers weekly topic, I always want to put a little disclaimer out there. I am a Weight Watchers ambassador, but I am not a Weight Watchers employee, nor am I a spokesperson for the company. And so everything that I say is my opinion. I will be talking about the weekly topic, but I will not be going through line by line on these pages. I will be giving you my opinion and a synopsis, just like I would with any other book or magazine or information that I would love for you to pick up and enjoy yourself. So this week, my leader pointed this out, and I thought it was very interesting as well. They said, one study found that members who use the app and or the WeightWatchers.com for both the monthly pass subscribers at least twice a week. So if you use the app or WeightWatchers.com at least twice a week, they lost more weight than those who didn't. So the people, they're not even saying like track all day and, you know, be on there all day like I am. I am a constant tracker. Get on there and, you know, put your points in as you go along the day. But they're saying if you just check in on that app at least twice a week, you have a higher success rate than those who don't pay any attention to it. So let me tell you a little bit about my meeting, my weekly meeting. The demographics of that meeting are mainly older people. I, of course, realize that not as many people in my age bracket are off work or able to go to a meeting at 10 a.m. on a Friday morning. So in the area that I live in, there are a lot of retirees. And so my weekly meeting is made up mostly of that, of retired people. I'm fine with that. I love them. They're fantastic. They are hilarious. But they are not users of this app. They do not enjoy technology as much as I do. Me, I'm social media and technology crazy. I absolutely love it, and I'm always looking for what else I can use. But they are not. So we had a very interesting discussion this week. Most of the things that we talked about in this, it may be old hat for you and me, but it was not for them. The first thing that I want to point out about the Weight Watchers app that I absolutely love is the barcode scanner. I love this thing, and I take it with me shopping. It is the first thing that I reach for anytime someone shows me a new product or there's something that piques my interest and I want to try it. I just refuse to bring things in my house anymore that are just ridiculous amounts of points. So for me, by tracking it first on the barcode scanner before I ever even get to the register at the grocery store just makes sense. That way I don't have that key lime pie that's 24 points a slice. Like, why even do that to myself? Yes, it may taste amazing, but it's just going to end up being a setup for failure during the week. So that barcode scanner is just awesome. My second favorite thing that I can say about the Weight Watchers app in total is the restaurant. There's a little section for just restaurants, and being a social creature and always out to eat somewhere, this is like such a lifesaver for me because I have gone so far as I've been on the program for longer, to say I don't want to go anywhere that I can't figure out the points. So I will, when somebody says, hey, where do you want to go? I'll just look in my restaurant guide and see if there's points for anything on there. If there isn't, I usually don't want to go there, or I'll say, hey, let's go here, you know, because it's in the restaurant guide and I know that I'm going to be able to find the points for something and track it, because I've found that it is such an important part of being successful to stop the guesstimation. Like the first half of my journey, I was always guesstimating something because I was always eating something that I didn't know for sure what the points were. So I didn't really know, you know, when I was getting mad at the program for not working, it maybe wasn't the program not working. It was me, you know, operator error, you know, who knows? So great if you live a very social life, or that you're always, you know, either traveling or in restaurants. Use that restaurant guide, and you simply, it's on My Day in the app. And you go down to the bottom, just scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see that there's restaurant information down there. The next thing that you will find is the 24/7 chat. Have you ever used the 24/7 chat in the app? I have, and it's really, really great. I think the time that I used it was fairly earlier in my journey last year, and I was really struggling with how many points I had. I know. Can you believe it? Like, who struggles with how many points they have, especially now on Freestyle, right? Well, I did before on the original Smart Points program. Being as heavy as I was, I got 40 at the time. I think I was getting like 46 or 47 points a day. And I was paying attention to eating healthier foods, so very filling foods. I was on the points. I was doing Smart Points, but I was eating more closer to filling foods, simply filling. And if you start eating super healthy stuff, it is really hard to overeat that. It's really hard to get a bulk amount of points in that way. So I went and I asked the question on 24/7 chat, and she gave me a great answer. You know, she said, you know, it is recommended by Weight Watchers that you eat your points. And that was the philosophy at that time. I am so grateful that Freestyle program has changed things, and we no longer have that need to say you have to eat all of your points. We now have a larger range for having a healthy eating blue dot day now, if you haven't noticed that. I know there's not many people out there that were like me, that were struggling to eat all of their points, but there is a freedom now that you can have. I believe it's less than 10 and up to 5 more of your points than your points range. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So anyway, 24/7 chat. There are experts that are available to you at all times. Go on there, ask them questions. They are there. There is no such thing as a dumb question. So make sure that you utilize that tool. And then I like all of the information that you get on the My Journey section. And so My Journey is what's going to tell you your weight, you know, your weigh-in days, and it's going to have a list there for you of all of the, you know, on what day you weighed in, and so you can see your progress. And then also the progress charts that come up as well, so you can see, you know, your graph and, you know, how that weight loss goes. Mine looks like life support. Some people just have a woo going down a roller coaster. Not mine. I'm very much alive, baby. It just is what it is, right? So I love that part. And then probably my most favorite part of the Weight Watchers app, other than the fact that I can just track and find the points values for every single food, and keep it as a tool and a guide for myself to let me know when I've had enough on those days when I'm emotionally eating and I don't have a gauge. The Weight Watchers app is that gauge for me. It is the best tool. It is like my best friend, my Weight Watchers weight loss best friend, because there are days when I just don't have a button or a buzzer that goes off that says, Tracy, you're eating too much. But if I track all day long using my Weight Watchers app, then I can look and see, ooh, I only got 10 points left for the day and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I've kind of had enough, and maybe I need to pull back a little bit and just have some fruit, or maybe I need to drink a little bit more water and just kind of stay away from the fridge for a little bit. So that is the Weight Watchers app. I cannot speak more highly for it, and I cannot tell you how much it's meant for my journey. It is definitely a huge help, and I don't really kind of ever want to be without it, honestly. So beyond that, my favorite thing is the Connect. And Connect, if you are not used to it, is pretty much Weight Watchers' answer to Instagram. It is a amazing community of people who are all on the same journey as you, and who are all there to motivate and support and encourage, and hey, say when they're having bad days, say when really tough stuff is going on. It's a place to come and vent, and to to encourage, to lift people up. But it's just a family. It's wonderful. Like I said, it's like any other social media platform where you can post pictures, and now they just rolled out you can post videos, which is really exciting. And it's just a lot of fun, and it's just really neat to see other people's before and after photos and their videos, see people exercising, cooking meals, doing everything. So all that you see out here on YouTube and also on Instagram, you'll see there in the nice little cozy safe space of Weight Watchers. So there's a lot of benefit to being on Connect as well. So that's really a great wrap up, I think, to what we talked about in the meeting this week. Like I said, I can't say enough about the app. I love it. I realize that it is not everybody's thing. Some people are just not into the electronics, but I'd love to know, do you use the mobile app? Do you use the Weight Watchers tool of tracking? Have you really grasped just how important tracking is? And was there ever a time that you didn't track as much and you're tracking now and you see the difference? Just how important is this tool, this Weight Watchers app, to you? Sound off for me in the comments. Let somebody else know. Encourage somebody. Tell your story. I'd love to hear you guys' story about the Weight Watchers app. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I'd love to hear that too. We need that feedback as well. That's what we're always looking for, because we just want to grow together and know together, the best information that we can. So I appreciate you so much for watching. If you haven't already taken a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, please go ahead and do that today. Check your notification bell. I had a friend to just check the other day, and she had been unsubscribed, unfortunately. So, just go ahead and check those things. I love having you around. So let's just make sure that we stick together. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.